BBC Radio Nottingham, you're listening to Aaron. Hope you're good. It's 10 minutes past 8. It's Wednesday evening. And on a Wednesday, we like to, just find out about what's going on in and around the city. Now, the thing we're going to talk about right now, and Ben's joined me to try and, help make sense of this, because he knows exactly what's going on with this. But, so it's something called Miss Imp. It's comedy. It's a trap. Well, Miss Imp, it's a trap. That's in one on. But it's the Improvised Star Wars show. Now, before we get into this, Ben, are you a Star Wars fan?
I am an enormous Star Wars fan. I am the biggest nerd on the planet when it comes to Star Wars.
I have tried to watch Star Wars numerous times. Numerous times.
Yeah?
Not once have I found it entertaining.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's fair enough. What is it that you don't get with it? What's it that puts you off?
Nothing. I find it like the most vanilla thing in the entire world.
Yeah.
I am just watching it going, why does everyone love this? And I then start getting really angry with myself, going, why am I not loving this? Why am I not even liking this? So I go, I watch it all the way to the end, and I go, right, watch another one. I go, and I'll put it away, and I'll just go, I say go to the pub or something like that, and I'll say what just happened. I'll go, try to watch Star Wars again. I thought it was just nothing. And they go, and I'll go, wait, tell me why it's so good.
Shock, horror, traitor.
So tell me, why is Star Wars even good? What is it about it?
So, I think the cool thing about Star Wars is that it connects with really simple storytelling. You don't go to Star Wars for groundbreaking, cutting edge, like sci-fi. You're not going to have a really good example like Interstellar. Interstellar was at the time used like scientifically perfect for the period, like stuff to try to like hypothesize and build a world. Star Wars isn't that. Star Wars is fantasy, but you're in space. It's not complicated stories. It is essentially a tale of boy meets wizard. Boy goes into the lair of the villain and then ends up blowing it up. It's not an original, massive story. It's basic storytelling, but it's in a way that is pure escapism. And it's the different types of escapism we connect with. I don't know, maybe you're a interdimensional wizard yourself. I would fully believe that. But, it's different things that come along at different ages and connects with you. For me, I found Star Wars when I was 6, 7, so, oh my God, laser swords and gunfights and spaceships. Ah, yes, more of this, please. Like, immediately fire in that little nerdy brain of mine. But it's different stories to different folks. I'm sure you've got, what's the stories you're passionate about?
But I was just going to say, on the back of that, right, when I was a kid growing up, I was obsessed with Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I have to secret. I watch Thunderbirds in secret.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'll stay on, and I ain't talking about when it came back, like, as that new kind of, like, animation.
You're doing Jerry Anderson.
Yeah. If I watch one of those episodes, I am fixated.
Nice.
I can't move. I've never admitted that. Anyway, why have you got that out of me?
Oh.
Yeah. And like about 2 weeks ago.
It's a Jedi mind trick.
Oh, but about 2 weeks ago, I was flicking through the TV channels, and it went Thunderbirds, I'll go, and I was like, nah, I ain't watching the new one. Flicked it on, and then realised it was the feature-length movie version of Thunderbirds, where they had to escort a spaceship to outer space, but obviously the bald guy, he tried to get them, and he was on there, and then they had to go out. Alan was floating around in Thunderbird 3, told he couldn't go out and party with those guys that night, and he had to be like on the lookout, and he was needed. Jeff Tracy was right.
Jeff Tracy's always right. That's the secret of Thunderbirds.
But when I watched it back, I went, he was quite a strict dad,
Well, he's got 5 sons running an international rescue operation. You've got to be pretty strict.
I know, but he should have let them have a bit more leeway. Do you know what I mean? He didn't even let them chill by the pool often. That pool was barely ever used. It was just a cover for Thunderbird 1.
Oh, absolutely. That's the problem with Thunderbirds. It's all a cover. Whereas, like, when you get to Star Wars, there's no cover whatsoever. It's gritty, it's weird, there's not silly and messed up.
There's not even cover when it comes to the big plot twist out of the first 3 original films. Like, Vader means dad.
Yeah.
What is that? Like, did they do that on purpose? Did they try to make it too simple? Did they go, it's so simple, you will never get it? And everyone went,
I think that's one of the things, because, like, our approach when we come to playing with Star Wars as a world to tell stories in is that it's all cobbled together. There is no big, grand plan for Star Wars. There might be now that Disney's sort of got the next 5 years, 10 years worked out for it. But when you get, like, the original trilogy and then sort of going into the prequels of it. It's a case of, right, what story bits can we stick together? And it's someone's been giving them like an IKEA kit of plot, and they're going like, this bit's going to fit. Don't look at the instructions, just mash it all together. And wouldn't this be a good twist? Oh, now she's his sister, you know.
Who's sister?
Leia's Luke's sister.
What?
Yeah.
So they're all a big family?
Basically, yeah.
Interesting. Do you think there's a hidden meaning behind that?
If we're getting deep, I think it's that the Force binds us, connects us, and makes us all family. If you're going shallow, nah.
Interesting. And do you think that family kind of includes people that love Star Wars? Is that what they're trying to do, create a family? Are they trying to create a new, universe that's going to be part of the metaverse, that's going to be a new age and a new dawn for people?
You know what? If there is, can I sign up to be a Jedi? That's all I'm saying. I just want mind powers.
What really is a Jedi?
I was thinking of them as warrior monk wizards who live on rocks and wave lasers around.
I like that. Do you know? Okay, no, I think we've covered Star Wars.
That's it. We got Star Wars solved.
Right. Okay, we've got all that. So, when it comes to Star Wars, there's enough in it, but you've decided to put together and be part of Miss Imp. It's a trap. What are we talking?
Why?
What is this?
So Miss Imp's been running in Nottingham for nearly 25 years. It's UK's longest running improv theatre group. And part of the group is that there's a good chunk of us love Star Wars, and as part of making up stories, making up shows, making up sketches, games, that kind of thing, we thought, hey, we could play with this in the Star Wars universe. And there's been a huge rise in improv theatre in the UK. Like, you see things like Noise Next Door on Britain's Got Talent a couple of years back. You've got like Ostentatious, who tour around doing improvised Jane Austen novels. And there wasn't a Star Wars one, and we thought, hey, we could do that. So it's had a load of different versions of it. So started off as a show called Millions of Voices, which is a line from New Hope where the planet gets blown up.
I know.
Millions of voices were cried out and then were suddenly silenced. And we were telling the people, and the show always ended with the planet blowing up. So we knew how it ended. We just didn't know how we were going to get there. And then we moved off that into something a bit more optimistic, which are Lost Missions of the Rebel Alliance. And now we've taken it all the way out, because Star Wars keeps evolving, keeps getting bigger. You get stories set at different times. So we thought, hey, we want to play across the whole timeline. So now a story from anywhere can happen.
Amazing. So this is... How long is it?
It's about an hour.
I can handle that, right? I was going to have to, not be rude or anything, but I was just going to lie and go, oh, that's cracking. When anyone goes a play or anything like that, it's like an hour and a half of fully on board.
Yeah.
When someone goes, it's a 5-hour play or a 4, I've got...
It can be scary, yeah. No, we want to keep this short, fun. We know that, watching a group of 8 to 10 adults, on stage, basically doing the same thing that you did in the playground when you're like, I'm going to be a Jedi, I'm going to be a stormtrooper. Is that, do I really want to watch that for 2.5 hours? And I mean, you would, but also if you're going to come along to watch it, that's a hard sell if you're not getting guaranteed script and joke rates. So we keep it short, we keep it fun, we keep it fast.
When it comes to improv, how difficult is it to literally improvise there and then and not just laugh, not just do anything silly, not go, I'm going to test everyone's patience here and do...
Well, I think the thing is that the way we approach improv, it's about being playful. And if you see, if you watch kids, at a birthday party or whatever, they don't give a damn about what's going on around. They're having the best time. And you kind of get in with it as well, because you can see their joy. And it's that same energy, but with people who've had, theatre training. So it's very playful, it's very silly. And I think anyone can improvise. That's the beautiful thing around it. You've got your own brain, you've got your own ideas, and provided someone's going to listen to you and sort of go, oh, that's a cool idea, I want to play with that as well, you can find it really, really simply.
Have you ever seen the film Role Models?
I haven't, no.
Okay, then the next point's wasted. It's a very funny film. But they have a game called Leia where they all dress up, and these two adults have to look after kids. It's their kind of, it's almost community service instead of like going to jail. They have to go troublesome kids. And one of these troublesome kids, he's not a troublesome guy. He just likes playing in this fantasy world with his swords, gets dressed out, and they all have to get together as a team. They use Kiss as kind of inspirational dress up like that.
Yeah.
But they all go in and they've got to fight each other, and like if you hit someone's leg, they've got to go down on one leg and stuff. You will love that film. Trust me.
Sounds fantastic.
So that's what I can think about now. So it's fun, right? That's what it is. It's fun.
Yeah, it's playful. And whether you have seen every single bit of Star Wars stuff out there or not, it doesn't matter. Like last show we did, we had a story that was mostly about a family-run blockbuster that a load of Jedi ended up falling into. It's not deep lore. You don't have to even know what a Jedi or a light sword is, you know. It's about the stories, it's about the emotions and the silliness and the comedy of the mixture of characters, not going like, oh, well, actually, that was a very clever reference to this TV series relating to the downfall of the Empire after Episode 6, before the rise of the First Order in Episode 7. None of that. We're not doing this to sort of be intellectual or clever or sort of elitist with it. It's pure, silly playfulness.
This sounds fun. You've sold it to me. You've sold it to someone who is not into Star Wars, has no interest in it, and I think this sounds great. So if you can sell something like this to me, trust me, there is going to be people you have sold this to. That is awesome. So you're doing it at the Nottingham Playhouse, which is great.
Yeah.
What a venue.
Absolutely. It's gorgeous. We got to play... We've had a relationship with Nottingham Playhouse for a few years as Miss Imp, and as part of the comeback from COVID, they said, hey, do you want to take your Star Wars show and put it on the main stage? So previously we've been using Neville Studio, which is a nice little 90 to 100 seater room. Now we're in the big space, which is like 700 and something.
Yeah.
It's like, whoo, yeah. But also we've got a bigger stage, we've got more scope. The tech guys who are all improvising all the lighting and stuff with it have got more fun and more stuff they can do up. Like last time they started projecting planets in different colours behind us, which we'd never had before. And it's like, this is awesome. Because they don't know what the cues are going to be for it. They don't have like lights or sound set up. It's them playing and us playing. It's all this great big sort of communal game.
This sounds brilliant. So if people want to get tickets, how do they get tickets?
Best place to go is Nottingham Playhouse website. Search that, Google it, Nottingham Playhouse.
I'm on it right now.
Fantastic. Tickets are only a tenner. You get a really great hour of entertainment, and you will learn something about Star Wars even if you don't think it is.
I love that. So it's Saturday the 2nd of July. It says 16 plus as well, so it's not for kids.
So we give that just so in case we do get a little bit rude. Also, it's space. Space swearing is really fun. Not that we go on effing and jeffing, but like you get all sorts of like, you downright loathsome womp beetle and stuff like that. You know, all this fake kind of space lore that means absolutely nothing, but we're going to play with it. We're going to make it up. But again, because it's improvised, because it's a cast of folks who are all over 18, we want to just keep it to a more mature audience, just in case. Yeah.
Awesome. Ben, thank you. That was absolutely brilliant. Loved every minute of it. If you want to go watch it, Nottingham Playhouse, Saturday the 2nd of July. I would urge you to get tickets. It's only in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to come. Yeah, I'm going to go. That sounds really fun. Maybe that might make... Do you reckon... For someone that doesn't like Star Wars, is that going to make me go, I definitely don't like Star Wars, or is it going to make me go, Star Wars should be like this?
I think you're going to go, Star Wars should be like this.
Yeah, cool. I like that.